All we have is 3 suspects wearing scarves over their faces.
Here we are again on another episode of Vibe Nation, and I am your host, Tony ETC. I will be unwrapping and unraveling the experiences of Africans living here in Australia.
We're all one. We just need to unite. You know, Africa is rich. It's just mismanagement. You know, a lot of people run away, and they believe we run away because of different reasons, economical reasons and all that. But at the end of the day, if we unite and stand up and be accountable for things, I believe we can make things happen.
It takes 2 to a tango.
To the people that have caused you pain, thank them for the lesson, for the great things that have happened. Embrace the people that have done great things for you in your life. We all learn by our mistakes. Stop looking in the past and regret. Look at what you can do better in the coming year.
The same thing that has happened to them has happened to us. We're still fighting to get our country back and trying to get recognition, not only here in Perth, but in the whole of Australia. For long, long times now, we've been denied that right. The same with these people over in these other countries. And what's it all about, really, is the greed for need. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands, millions and millions of dollars really help out in our own country in some way, but at the present time, with all the wars and that's going on, we should use whatever needs we have to help them. And it's time that the government woke up and had a look at who are the traditional owners of the country, and by doing so, and what I'm saying is, we don't want what the white man actually reckon belongs to him. We only want back what has always and will always be rightfully ours. And there's no point, and there's nothing wrong in saying that either.
You know, once it's lost, it's lost. It's really that holistic approach of healing and bringing people back to a healthy place in their mind. We're finding with working with some of our traumatised children in care, again, the example of Indigenous children, and we're linking them back to culture. We're linking them back to language, we're linking them back to country. And I see that there would be no difference with our African community. So, you know, young people do want to have a Western life, but we also should not forget our roots, our background. You know, so that heritage that's rich, are able to acknowledge and know where you've come from and what your background, what your culture is, what your language is, what your music is. You know, that makes a huge difference. And I do know that parents have a fear that their children are going to lose that over time. That's where the work needs to be done. And again, I see this happening in the community, people being brought together and celebrating their culture, a way of life. And along the way, you won't lose your children. Along the way, you won't lose your children. They're going to be influenced by the Western world and the social media. If they've got that strong connection and a positive relationship, these things won't be lost. And in fact, they can be a bonus.
And that's it for today's episode of Vibe Nation Stop the Violence. And I am your anchor, Tony ETC. See you soon.